listening to the Take Back Your Awesome radio show with your host, Colette Morris, talking about all things health, mindset, family, and money.
Welcome to the show. My name is Colette Morris and I'm your host today. And in today's show, we're going to be talking about daily methods of operation, time management, how you can save time and money and effort if you have some simple basic systems in place. Now, when I first started as a business entrepreneur, I totally didn't get my time management right. Although I was a project manager by trade and I brought some aspects of what I'd learned into project management into my business entrepreneurship, there were still elements of this where I needed to fine-tune and to also develop a consistent habit. So today in today's show, I'm going to be giving you some hints and tips on how you could maximize your efforts for minimum time, still build a successful business, and enjoy life. Because, hey, listen, after all, the reason why we work for ourselves is that we want to enjoy our life. We don't want to be working heavy hours and not seeing or enjoying the fruits of our results, right? So we need to have systems in place. We need to have a method. We need to have things that we do first and foremost each and every day marked out. Because if you don't mark them out, will you ever get to do them? It's just like having a car and you just jump in the car and drive without no destination keyed into the GPS system. Where are you going to end up? God knows. And it's true. Only He will know. So this, by putting these methods in place, will actually help you to build upon your strengths and weaknesses and also consistency in your business. And before you know it, you'll see maximum results. And there's a great book called The 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. And if you haven't read that book, it's one of those books that I suggest you read and take good notes. So the first thing you need to do is to look at your time. How much time each day are you going to appropriate towards building a side business? Because let's face it, you are probably in a 9-to-5 right now, and you're looking at a way of how you can work your way out of that 9-to-5, right? So if you are, here are some practical tips. And also, if you're an entrepreneur and you just haven't got your timing right in doing things, this may also be suitable for you too. So the first thing you're going to do is that you are going to work out what your core routine should be. What are your money-making activities? Because these are the activities you need to be doing each and every single day. Now, if those activities include following up customers, following up clients, then you need to make sure they are on your to-do list each and every day. And you need to make sure you appropriate time for them. If another part of your money-making activity is to generate new business, network with people, to collaborate, all these are ways of that can end up with you producing income in one way or the other into your business. So why not make time for them? We all have diaries. We all have access to diaries on our phones. Are you using it to the maximum? Do you use a diary on your phone? If not, you might want to start doing that now, because I find it so useful. And finding the right diary as well that will actually help to remind you, not only to remind you, but also to prompt you and to help you stay on track. There are lots of different apps for diaries out there. So go and find and download an app. If you've got a diary on your phone, just try playing around with that diary right now. So the first thing to do is to put in those things in the morning that you have to do before you start your day. For me, it's meditate, it's reading, and exercising, in that order. And what I do each and every day is I set an alarm on my phone for 5 p.m. I no longer have to set that alarm. I automatically wake up 4:45, 10:05 in the morning. And then I start out with my daily gratitude list, my meditation list. Then I read the Holy Bible. And then I will listen to the book that I'm listening to on Audible. Then get up and do my exercise, then shower and have breakfast, in that order, every single day. It is now habit. It took me a while, and I put them in my diary. I put them in my diary so that it will help me to focus my time. And if you're aware of the 80-20 rule, then you know that 20% of your time is spent on 80% of getting results if you use it widely. Okay, so that is my wake up routine every single morning. You work out what your wake up routine is. What are the little things that you think, oh my gosh, I haven't got time to do this, I haven't got time to do that, but it is a priority, because without those things, then it will affect your mental health and well-being. I would suggest you writing those down as being part of your routine. And it doesn't have to take that long. It truly doesn't have to take that long. I give myself 15 minutes to do my gratitude and my meditation. And I give myself another 15 to 20 minutes to read my Bible. And then whilst I'm exercising, I can actually listen to my book. So you can double up on the time there and your efforts there. Okay, so the next thing, after you've put that down and put it into your daily method of operation, because all entrepreneurs have things that they do first thing in the morning. While it's quiet, while you can get the most done, that's the best time to get those type of things out of the way. And exercise is one of those things where people say, oh, I don't have time to do exercise. But make it your priority, because if the body breaks down, then you're not going to get very far in business, because you'll be too focused on trying to get yourself back to good health. So improving your health now, working on your health now, making sure that you stay healthy should be your biggest priority. Otherwise, you will not enjoy the benefits of the wealth that will come to you. Now, once I put that down, once those DMO, my daily methods, are out of the way, the next thing I look at is what can help me to produce income. What can help me to produce income? So I do my social media posting, I do my commenting, I do my follow-ups. I then connect with people, collaborate with people, and I do that through a variety of networks. I do this through Instagram, I do this through Facebook, I also use LinkedIn. Now, with these platforms, they all desire that you have some form of engagement. And truly, when you network with people and get to know the people that you're connecting with, and look at the value that they can bring to you and the value that you can bring to them, that is true networking. It's not just having loads of fans for likes. Because, you know, when you get to have a following of over 1,000 or so, then do you really know every single person? So get to know the contacts that are connecting with you. And every now and then, just pop them a message. How are you getting on? What's the latest thing that you're doing right now that's interesting? How can I help you? Connecting with someone on a personal level like that can really help reap rewards. Not only for you, for them, but for your business and their business. And this is what networking and collaboration is all about. So don't just sit there and be someone who just likes people and asks them to follow back and then you don't do anything with that relationship. It's like you going into a party and saying, hi, 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 how are you? Hi, hi. And you don't know their name. So when it comes to leaving, you can't even say who they are, what they do, and whether you can even link up with them afterwards. And who knows, that might be a really valuable relationship that you are just thrown away there, right there. So spend time on building your relationships, because spending time building on your relationships will reap rewards for your business, because you'll get a reputation for helping people, for being interested in what people are doing, and people will have that respect and authority on the information that you send out there, that it's really good quality information. So once I've connected with my people, I've networked with my people through those channels, I then go on to look at what other income producing activities that need to be done that day. And it could be setting up an event, or writing a free workbook to give away, or looking at new programs that can help people. It's all about helping people, serving people. And if we serve in the way that the Lord serves, then we truly will build bigger and better and rewarding businesses that not only benefit the people that we work with, that we serve, but also for the greater good of the earth. Now, there's also, you might want to put into your daily method, family time, because that's really important. Putting down relationship time, family time. Too often, people just think that you're going to work the whole 14 hours of the day, or however many hours you work. But you need to factor in downtime to be with family, to be with the ones you love. You also need to factor in me time for you. And if that me time includes soaking in the bath, if that me time includes a glass of wine, sitting down and reading a nice book or watching a movie with your other half, then program that in, put that in. And that is non-negotiable. Your family time and your me time is non-negotiable. And you need to let people know in your business when those times are. Just switch off totally. Do not respond to any text messages, WhatsApp messages, Telegram messages, messenger messages. Just switch off totally for that time and focus and be in the now and present with your loved ones, because those moments are the moments to treasure. Everything that you do and that you're working for is for them. So spend time with them. Show that they matter to you. My biggest tip, I guess, for this is to only put down what you are capable of doing. Some people do some massive, great big to-do lists and they have about 15 to 20 items. Realistically, are you going to get through them all in one day? Most probably not. And then you feel defeated or deflated when you don't. Well, my take on it is there are some things that are tasks that shouldn't be on your to-do list. They're actually tasks, things that you need to do. And you can put them separately. You could do those separately. I would say put down 2 to 3 big things that you need to do. 2 to 3, maybe 4 things that you need to focus on and get through for that day. And just focus on and get through them. All the other little tasks, they could be things that you can do whilst you're at lunch, whilst you're on your exercise break, things that you could do with the family. Just look at it that way, try and do these tasks or delegate. Because the other thing is most